Myself JP Suchitra from Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute. Now I am going to explain nuclear fission. This slide contains history, introduction, fission chain reaction. History of nuclear fission. James Chadwick discovered the neutron in 1932. Enrico Fermi and his colleagues in Rome studied the result of bombarding uranium with neutrons in 1934. Fermi concluded that his experiments had created new elements with 93 and 94 protons, which the group dubbed usonium and hesperonium respectively. However, not all were convinced by Fermi's analysis of his result. Nuclear fission of heavy elements was discovered on December 17, 1938 by German Otto Hahn and his assistant Fritz Strassmann. Nuclear fission explained theoretically in January 1939 by Lizzie Meitner and her nephew Otto Robert Fritsch. Fritsch named the process by analogy with biological fission of living cells. It is an exothermic reaction which can release a large amount of energy, both as electromagnetic radiation as kinetic energy of the fragments. Nuclear fission is either a nuclear reaction or a radioactive decay process in which the nucleus of the atom splits into smaller parts. The fission process often produces free neutrons and gamma photons and releases a very large amount of energy even by the energetic standards of radioactive decay. Fission is a form of nuclear transmutation because the resulting fragments are not same element as the original atom. When neutron strikes uranium U-235, it's converted into uranium U-236. The process may be represented by the following nuclear equation: 992 U-235 plus neutron, which gives rise to barium, krypton and 3 neutrons plus amount of energy, where Q is the energy released in this reaction. When this is done, the amount of energy typically released in the case of U-235 is around 200 milli-electron-volt. Fission reaction of uranium U-235. Fission chain reaction. Chain reactions at that time were a known phenomenon in chemistry, but the analogous process in nuclear physics using neutrons had been foreseen as early as 1933 by Szilard, although Szilard at that time had no idea with what material the process might be initiated. Szilard considered that neutrons would be ideal for such a situation since they lacked an electrostatic charge. Chain reaction. Chain reaction is a sequence of reaction where a reactive product or byproduct causes additional reactions to take place. An amount of uranium U-235 to undergo fission by bombarding it with neutrons. Along with barium and krypton, 3 neutrons are released during the fission process. These neutrons can hit further uranium U-235 atoms and split them, releasing 8 more neutrons. This is called chain reaction. So this is the diagram of chain reaction. Although the half-life of uranium U-235 is a very long time, if we get enough of the atoms together in one place, the chances that any one of them will undergo spontaneous fission is very high. Additional neutrons create a chain reaction which is controlled by the control rods. Newly created fission neutrons move at about 7% of the speed of light, and even moderated neutrons move at about 8 times the speed of sound. Thank you.